I want to tell people about
okay,
our film, right? We are coming out with a film that's going to be hopefully released in
We've
the
already
cinemas.
come up with the film.
Yeah. Where is it? Not out yet, right? So we're planning to release it in January, hopefully, in the cinemas. But yeah, it's a documentary about the bajau laut in Sabah and all that. And we'll be working for a good part of this whole year to do it. As we all know, it's a documentary like this in the cinemas. We are not delusional into thinking that it's going to sell a lot of tickets. Or if any. But we did do a lot lah. We put a lot of work into it.
We are still doing a lot.
Yeah, and we feel that it's an important story to tell. And we're doing like preview screenings here and there. I mean, seeing if we can get some support for people to like. We're gonna try to pre-sell these tickets. Whoever feel like they believe in the story and they want to help, they can, what can they do? They can contribute to us buying tickets for other communities to watch. Like if they feel it's worth watching, by other people. Yeah, you pre-buy these tickets, and then we at Bidin will try to organize like trips for these people. We'll buy the tickets for them based on your contributions, whether it be school children or university students or anyone, marginalized communities or even the bajau laut community themselves.
Yeah.
For them to watch this film, because we want to try to create more awareness about the issue. I mean, you can find out more at Bidin at our website, and see what you think. And if you feel like you want to be one of those who come for the preview screenings, see if you do want to support the film, get in touch with us.
Yes.
Yeah, get in touch with us. We're excited. You're watching and listening to the Bidin Film Club. I'm assuming I'm Zan Azli.
I'm sure
As usual, every week we watch a local film and we review it. This week we're watching a local film and we're reviewing it. Actually, it's not a local film.
It is a film with
Made by
local messaging. Made by... Is he local? I think so. Okay, anyway. What are you watching?
What are you watching?
The Waves Will Carry Us.
Okay, so we watch Lau Kek Huat. We watch The Waves Will Carry Us.
By Lucky Kwai.
Yes. So this is a film that was shot. It's a Taiwanese film, but the director is Malaysian.
Based in Taiwan.
Yeah. I mean, actors also Malaysian, right?
Fabian is Malaysian. I don't know about the rest of them. Yeah.
What's the story about?
The story is about Yao, who is a Malaysian working in Taiwan for like many years already, and then suddenly his father dies, so he has to come back. He's the oldest of 3 siblings. There's him, then there's his sister, and then there's his brother, who's played by Fabian Lu. They are... I want to say they're all estranged with their father, but that's not really the case. But basically, their father was very chaotic lah, as a person. And the story kind of traces all the way back to their first ancestor who came to Malaysia.
The father...
To Malaya.
Yes.
The great-grandfather.
So his father is the first generation.
Migrant,
Yeah,
first generation.
because he came as a child following the uncle.
Yes.
Then the uncle died while working here because they were working as like laborers almost.
But we don't know whether he died or not.
He died.
Because the last scene before was he prayed to the Latokong and then the durian fall, remember?
Oh.
Then we don't know what happened after that.
Happened.
We just know that he got the scar from the durian.
Yeah.
But yeah, correct. They came as laborers from Fujian. They didn't speak the language, and they were talking about how important it is to not become a savage.
Because they said that
don't
everybody everybody in Malaya are savages.
Yes,
Yeah.
because the land is savage land. There's nothing, you're working the land, right?
Yeah.
So, like, that's why you cannot pray to the Latokong also actually.
Because the Latokong is a savage god.
Yeah.
Deity.
So you cannot eat durian because it's
Really becomes savage.
It's fruit from the savage land.
But he loves durian.
After that lah.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a generational. I want to say it's a generational trauma tale, because it really is about carrying the kind of traumas from before into your life, and then it brings it down to your children lah, and trickles further down even. The whole show is very it spans the three kind of generations. It starts with the Fujian, the OG, the origin, but then it also shows like the father who died when he was a kid, and the father's name is Liu Lian.
Yeah, because that his father, who came from China, loves eating durian so much. Correct. Named the boy Liu Lian.
Yeah. So the father who died in the show, Liu Lian, is the second generation, right?
First generation.
He is the first generation because he was born here.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. So he's the first generation, but his father didn't get to be
a citizen.
Because
couldn't speak Malay. They tried to,
so
but he couldn't speak Malay.
They show all
that,
these, they show all these kind of things to show kind of like survival through generations.
Yeah.
How you survive, what kind of implications is there to surviving in different times, and
to make things a bit clearer, Liu Lian's father came before independence, so when he was trying to get citizenship was during when we got independence, so everybody could do soli, right? You could go and get citizenship, but he couldn't because he couldn't speak Malay. Yeah.
Liu Lian's father is the one that came as a boy from Fujian.
Yes, Liu Lian was okay. He was born here. Everything, he became a citizen.
So Liu Lian's father is the small boy that came with the uncle from Fujian in the ship. And then after that, Liu Lian was born here, but he is a citizen. The father is not a citizen, and then his children are now the ones that
second generation Chinese.
The story centers around lah. They are like Malaysian already lah.
Yeah, and Liu Lian is like really Malaysian, because Merdeka time, Hari Merdeka, you must hang the flag and everything.
So they like run a kopitiam. The daughter runs a kopitiam. So what do we think about the show?
I thought it was a very beautiful show. It's very nice. It deals with identity, citizenship. Nothing new. It's all about how the minority races in Malaysia feel. In Malaysia, right? They want to be Malaysian. They really do feel Malaysian. And then the second generation, Liu Lian's son goes to Taiwan, and he's facing like issues of identity and citizenship in Taiwan as well. He's going to Taiwan. Oh, you're Chinese, Chinese, yeah. But from Malaysia, yeah. Oh, you can speak almost sounding like Taiwanese, so that, So he's facing that kind of issues. And then here, Liu Lian's father, and they all have this. It's all about the identity of Chinese Malaysians, lah. Nothing new. Nothing new when it comes to the issues and all that, but the story is told very nicely. I enjoyed the story. It was very beautiful. It wasn't, yes, there is social criticism and critique and all that, but nothing overly aggressive or anything like that. It's just stating their feelings lah and how it is, So I thought it was very nice. Maybe it was, I want to say simplistic, but maybe not so simplistic also, because it focused on different things lah. It focused on certain things, but not everything of their lives. Everything in their lives. So what do you think?
They market the story as the story of the father. It's actually quite clever. They market it as the way that they're marketing it is that the father has died, but they cannot bury him because they find out that he has converted to Islam.
Yeah.
But actually, the story isn't about that. It's about belonging and about citizenship.
There is a reason why the father converted to Islam too.
We won't tell you.
Yeah,
but
you know, and it's also has also got to do with identity and
so
belonging.
It's really
and all
about
that.
belonging and about citizenship and how people decide who belongs and who doesn't belong.
Yeah.
And kind of the criteria of what determines whether you are Malaysian or not, and whether you deserve to be Malaysian or not.
Correct.
It's very intelligent. I think this film. The youngest brother, right, when we are introduced to him, he just come back from birthday.
He wasn't there the early day, the day of the funeral, right? He was at birthday.
So then
talk about birthday,
everybody's like, oh, what for? Also, you want to go?
You want to go do birthday for what? You know?
They don't care about us, right? But he cares because he's Malaysian, and the people next to him didn't necessarily have to be Chinese. They're all fighting for the same thing. And I thought it was kind of beautiful because that's really what it is to be Malaysian. You know, we are united in common causes, but there are still these kind of micro issues. They're not micro as in diminishing, but micro as in divided because they affect certain races or certain subsets or populations more than others that will still kind of divide us lah.
Yeah, and then I like to see the part when when they discovered that the father is Muslim, right? You know, the Islamic religious authority comes to take the body, and then you can see between the three siblings, right? There are different reactions. One sibling is like, oh, let's try to settle this.
The Malaysian one, the sister.
And then another one is like,
the Taiwanese. The flirt that went
like,
to
why?
Taiwan.
He was questioning.
No, he's trying to like settle it.
He's trying to settle it. He was trying to question it at first, then after he's trying to settle it, and then in the end he gave up. And then the other one who went to birthday and all that just wanted to fight the authorities.
Yeah.
You know?
Don't know what's going on, just fight first.
Yeah, so you could see, it was
a myriad of Malaysian reactions to Malaysian authority in a way, or religious authority.
And I guess when I was mentioning it being simplistic and didn't delve into their lives and all that, right? Maybe it didn't need to also. You didn't need to have deep character development also, because each character in that film is supposed to be a symbolism or representative of different types of Malaysian. So they can be caricatures, they can be a montage of different things, and not necessarily like an actual realism character.
I think that they could have still done a little bit more character development, but I felt like this film had a lot. There was a lot going on in the film. There was a lot that they wanted to highlight, they wanted to show. All these nuances that they weaved into it were great, but still almost just like touch and go. Like even the religious authority thing, it was just one scene and then finish. Then the birthday thing also was like one scene and then finish. So everything was like just one scene, just like touch, and then finish.
Like the Michael Jackson film.
So it made me want more because it was so good. But I can also understand why it was made that way. Like you said lah, maybe it didn't feel like it needed it. But if there was, it would have been an even better film lah. But perhaps time constraint, it could have been too long. Then scenes would have been unnecessary, maybe not as impactful. Because right now it's tight. It's tight and the scenes all have significance. So I can see how if you elaborate on it a little bit more, then it will lose significance lah. Yeah.
But I have a bit of criticism. So I also think that this film was made a little bit exoticized for an international audience. Because like I said, like the issues that they talk about is nothing new. It's been spoken and discussed for decades already.
And ignored.
And ignored. Sometimes it's ignored. It's always ignored by the authorities lah. But these kind of stories are always it's there. It's present in the media, in other films and all that. So I mean, made in Taiwan. You know, this film was made in Taiwan. Bringing it back to Malaysia, showing it in Malaysia, and Malaysians watching it. Yeah, definitely Malaysians will feel, will understand it, and all that. But it would be something new for an international audience. You know what I mean? And it's quite explicit in its explanation of the situation and the environment in Malaysia. So an international audience can kind of like understand it also. But for a Malaysian audience, maybe that's why I feel it's a little bit simplistic, and I feel like it's things that have already been spoken about. You know,
Yeah.
But it's still a very nice film. I like it.
But it's good that
Yeah.
it's good that they have different kinds of Malaysians, Malaysian Chinese lah specifically, but also different kinds of Malaysian Chinese in this film. If you know you're looking at it from an international lens, right, then you can kind of see still different layers as opposed to just a 2D generic kind of stereotype of what a Chinese society in Malaysia is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Okay, so do you tell people to watch this film?
Yeah, you can go watch.
Yeah, it's a good film. You should watch it. Gives you a lot to think about. Gives you a lot of feelings. So it gave me a lot of feelings lah.
It doesn't, for me, it doesn't give me a lot to think about because
I
thought about it already. And everybody has been thinking. I don't think we should stop thinking about it. We need to continue talking about it. But it's nothing new lah for me, you know. And I think for most Malaysians also, I don't think you will find anything new about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. Dismiss what I said then.
No,
It's okay.
no, I don't think because
Won't give you anything to think about.
no, because like I said, for international audience, you know, for Malaysian audience, yeah, you feel it, you know, you understand it, but is there anything new?
Okay.
No.
So watch this film.
Yeah. So let us know what you think. You know, have you seen it? I don't know how is it done in the box office in Malaysia.
It's still playing, so that's a good sign.
Yeah. Let us know what you think if you have seen it. You know. So yeah. Well, like this video, don't like this video, subscribe to our channel, follow us on all our social media platforms at Bidin. Or go to fatbidin.com to get everything. You'll be watching and listening to Fat Bidin Film Club. I'm assuming I'm Zan Azli.
And I'm sure it was fine.